three-point shot.
Mitchell hit the powering shot, baby.
Red Bulls takes it to the house.
The following is a production of the Rough Rider broadcast team, a presentation of Watlington and Shires Productions.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network and Azalea Orthopedics presents Northeast Texas Basketball, the 2023-24 season.
Well, welcome everybody. It's our first soccer presentation of the year, and it's the Counselor Stephen Shires here. And it's interestingly, it's senior night. We have some more home games left, but for a number of reasons that are probably good ones, we're doing senior night tonight, and we were lucky enough to start our broadcast here, and we are getting ready to do that here. We are under the senior night festivities under the control and direction of Coach G, and we are getting everybody lined up for that right now. We see Coach down there getting everything ready to go. We've got a place for pictures. We got folks coming in, and then after the festivities, we will have a soccer match here with the Center Rough Riders versus the New Diana Eagles. It's going to be very important. All these district games are very important. The Riders need to take care of business. They handily defeated New Diana earlier in the year, I believe 9-0. Let me go back and look at that. I got my paperwork here. Yes, back on January the 30th, 9-0. So Riders, of course, with a big victory over Kilgore, 3-1, and then a much-needed win last Tuesday against the Sabine, who had beaten the Riders first time around, but the Riders win 6-4 in a double overtime match, so it was very exciting. So again, the Riders have a match tonight that they should pick up the victory on and are required to, because right now it's really tight. You have Kilgore in first place in the district, you have Henderson in second, and you have Sabine still in third because they have a half game lead over the Rough Riders. So Riders still have Henderson left. We're going to be in Tenaha at the Pit. Interestingly enough, on Tuesday night, this is a district. Soccer is so different from everything else because we have a district that has Kilgore and Henderson in it on the one side, and the other side we have New Diana, who we're playing tonight. It's a smaller school, and then Tenaha, which in football and basketball are, in much smaller divisions, but Tenaha fielding a team, and they came to Center back on the second, and Center won 2-0. It's a pretty good showing for the Tenaha Tigers. And then we're going to get them again at the Pit. First time that Chris Wallington and I will have done a broadcast from the Pit, and it won't be for American football. We're going to take a quick break and hear from Farmers Bank. We're in the Farmers State Bank pregame show as we're getting ready for our senior night festivities, which we will capture live here on NetSN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
When you're sick, you want a doctor. You surely do. You want a good, competent doctor. But you also want someone to give you hope. That's what they do at Hope Medical, because regardless of where you stand with insurance companies or personal finance, Hope Medical has a place for you. After all, we're one big family, and Hope Medical wants to make sure your family stays healthy. That's the commitment from Hope Medical.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Farmer State Bank pregame show, and it is time for senior night, beginning right now.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today and joining us in celebrating our class of 2024. These seniors are as follows: Adrián González,
Coach, where's it turned down?
Ángel Rodríguez,
Of course, these are all seniors. They've been participating in this program
Braxton
for 4
Riley,
years.
Carlos Hernández,
Of course, we've kind of watched Carlos grow up, seeing him play for a number of years for the Rough Riders.
Chris Ben, Edwin Rodríguez Moreno, Gabriel Arias, Ro Pa,
The balloon's causing a little bit of a problem there, but
Solomon Osman. Victor Aparicio.
that appears to be our last senior. Know how proud Coach is of each and every one of these players.
Now a few words from Coach G. It's with great pleasure and admiration to say that I feel blessed to be your coach. It's been 4 years, yet time always flies when you're having fun. These 4 years are full of memories that will last a lifetime, of which I will always cherish. I've seen you cry and I've seen you laugh. I've been with you during the wins and I've been with you during the losses. I've watched you become friends and evolve into a family in which I'm proud of. In these 4 years, I hope that you have learned something other than soccer, that being encouraged, wisdom, and strength. I also hope that in this place, that is the soccer pitch, you have learned how to work as a team to achieve your goals, may it be individual ones or those of the team. Once that last whistle has blown and the ball stopped rolling and the clock has stopped ticking, may you feel content with your effort and knowing that you gave it your all and that you left everything on that field. I will forever be your biggest fan. Con mucho cariño, Coach G.
Well, all right, folks. Well said by the coach. It's always cool to hear what he has to say. And we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have our Hope Medical Injury Report right after this, and we get ready. The Farmer State Bank kickoff or pregame show continues here live on NetSN.
You know that Ace Hardware of East Texas is all the hardware you need, but there's a lot of other things they have too. Fun things for your camping trips. Fun things to wear when you go outside. For the 4th of July barbecue, to the housewarming in the fall, to your Christmas shopping and clothes for all year long, it's Ace Hardware, the helpful place of East Texas.
All right, we see everybody is finishing up here. We're going to get ready to start this match here soon. Again, the Hope Medical Injury Report. It's my understanding that we are fully healthy and ready to go. I want to thank Hope Medical for bringing that in all of our sports. We see we've got a few more pictures here taken. Always good. We got to capture live. Coach G, he always writes a message for the group of seniors every year, and it's always great to hear about that. So we're going to take a break here, and let's see how much time we've got. We've got about 10 minutes before the kickoff for this match. So we'll take care of a little business, and then we'll be back with more in the Farmer State Bank pregame show here on NetSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, Contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
So, Billy Don, tell us about Brookshire Brothers.
Well, they got just about everything. Got good produce section, a fine meat market, oh, that chicken. Winner, chicken dinner. And the pharmacist is great, and the people there make it worthwhile. They always got specials if you pay attention. And that manager, he's a nice fella. And the thing is, you can shop at Brookshire's day or night. A lot more night after daylight savings.
Brookshire Brothers Center. Welcome back, folks, to the Farmer State Bank pregame show. Again, we have more pictures being taken down in front of the photo opportunity location down there with the backdrop. Of course, going back to the Rough Riders, they've had yet again another really good season. Won a bunch of games. They lost to Hallsville 2-1. That's a bigger school with a good program. Beat Cumberland Academy 7-1. They beat Central and Crockett by pretty hefty scores. Went up and beat Marshall, a larger school, by the score 6-2. Of course, lost to Kilgore originally up there in Kilgore in 3-2 on penalty kicks. Lost 2-1 to Sabine. Again, we revenged that loss on Tuesday by a final score of 6-4, but it did take 2 overtimes for that to happen. Beat Tenaha here on our home turf 2-0. Went to Diana and got a convincing win, 9-0 over the Eagles at their home stadium. Lost to Henderson 3-2. Now that's going to be a key matchup coming up, I believe, a week. Let me see where it is. I believe it's a week from tonight. The Henderson Lions, I think, will come here to Center. It's going to be a huge match because, like what we talked about, you have Kilgore sitting in the top spot. They only have one district loss. Again, that was to the Riders here at home a week and a half ago. Riders beat them 3-1. Then you have Henderson sitting in the second place spot. And you have Sabine in the third place spot by a half game over Center that at some point, as long as we win out, we can close that out. But Sabine will also have to play Henderson as well. So Henderson Center and Sabine, those games are still extremely meaningful and Center can still finish anywhere from the second spot to the fourth spot. They would need a little help. Kilgore's going to have to lose 2 more times, and that is an unlikely scenario. But all those things don't matter if we do not take care of business tonight. These games against New Diana and Tenaha and Carthage, who's coming up, got to win those, and Tatum. Just simply have to win those games, games that we should win, but they're absolutely essential to make the other games count. Because we're looking for, Chris Wallington and I have been excited to start the soccer season, or the broadcast of the soccer season, and look for hopefully a long playoff run. After the way we performed against Kilgore, a run all the way to Austin is not necessarily out of the question. So about 5 minutes to go before the start of this match. We're going to go and take a quick break. We'll hear from a couple sponsors, and we'll be back. I'll talk about what I think the keys of this match will be.
Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Welcome to this NetSN presentation of a Wellington Shires Pierce production, Center Rough Riders Soccer. Your team is at 6-3 and pushing to get into the soccer state playoffs, but they started slow, an 0-2 record. 3 games later, they still hadn't broken 500. But they've won 3 of their last 4 and are now currently the 4th seed at 6-3 and trying to improve that tonight against the New Diana Eagles as they come flying into town. So here we go. It's Center Rough Riders versus the New Diana Eagles, live from Center Rough Riders Stadium. We'll have everything kicked off next.
All right, everybody. Again, we had senior night festivities here for the Rough Riders. Had 8 seniors out there. Coach G gave them, his little talk where he talks about how each group has a special place in his heart, and this group is no exception. I think the center, Ray Jones Chevrolet, keys to the game. It is time to do that right now. And I think what we need to see, the Riders do need to come out. We know they like to take control and dominate the game, not only on the scoreboard, but also in controlling the game and playing the game on the match on the side of the field of the opponent and continually attack and move around and play and execute their game plan and have the momentum. And I think that's what the Riders need to do here this evening. Again, they won 9-0 earlier in the year, and so it leads me to believe that we probably have several advantages, in just the athleticism of the team, and we just need to take advantage of that and do everything and put this game out. Don't let New Diana stay in the game or in the match, and to a point where they feel like they can strike back at us and stay in it and maybe sneak one out in the end. We want to dominate this match and maybe have some of the other guys get in and get to play. Maybe some of the seniors that don't get to play all the time, maybe they get some significant playing time tonight with that. So we'll see Coach over here is getting the team ready as we got just about a minute to go before we start. Give us time to get in one more break. We'll do that, and when we come back, I expect we'll have the kickoff right after this. Again, this is the first broadcast this year of the Center Rough Riders soccer team, and it is live here on NetSN.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those
no,
American
I couldn't possibly.
cheeseburgers.
I'm a vegetarian.
Cheeseburger. That's
How
what I
come,
need.
Father?
Ice cream. Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they could all get something good. Dairy Queen.
All right, welcome back to the coach to give them the final words before we get underway here. And there's the buzzer, so it is time to get started. We'll play 2 40-minute halves. New Diana is out and ready to go. And here come the Riders. I have number 0, Leo Galvan, is going to be in the goal this evening. That is nothing new. Number 1, Caleb Garcia. Number 4, Danny Gonzalez. Number 2, Jose Valadez. Number 11, it's going to be Aaron Gonzalez. So Gonzalez and Valadez kind of playing that defense in the back. Number 7, Figueroa is going in the forward position, and there's the kickoff. New Diana is going to start with control. And the Riders are going to get it, and they're off and going. And we have a deep kick. It's going to go out of bounds. Riders will take over. Let's get it in the middle and have a chance, some offense for a second, but New Diana is able to get it back. But Center's going to take over again. That should lead to our first corner kick of the evening. Of course, corner kicks brought to you by Dr. Randy Collard. So it's a Collard corner kick coming here. And it's no good. Slow moving action here from New Diana. Sounds like they may want to kind of take the air out of the ball. We have throw in. So that the Riders can control it here, and they do briefly. Now they've got it, and here they're going to set up the offense. Oh, but it's stolen. But Riders steal it back. kick it back to the goalie. Galvan's going to kick it over. Riders kind of reset, and they're going to get down the line. Gonna be out of bounds. Should be Rider ball. They're going to throw it in. Riders have mounted a little bit of offense. Had a corner kick for a chance for a goal. And they get it in. Let's see if they can run that down. And they are. Riders going to reset. You get to the middle, give and go, and here comes. We have a shot here, so we can get a shot on the go. Nope, we're going to be a turnover. Riders going to reset. They're going to go. They've got a man down. This could be a shot right here. It's one-on-one. The goalie is way away. I got to get in the camera, though. There we go. And the shot is up, and it's too high. Not sure that was the best camera work there, folks. We're working on that. Got excited there because it looked like the Riders had something cooking. Nice ball handling by number 8 for New Diana. But the Riders end up with it. Nice interception. You went down. Diana's a little bit of offense here, but the defense of the Riders is just too much. They're going to get to Galvan. Approaching 10 minutes into the match, Riders with a little bit of an offense. New Diana kind of got it past midfield, but really Riders shut it down after that. Teams just kind of feeling each other out. Now the Riders have a shot here. They're going to get their offense set up, and now they go to the middle, and they're going to get it into the middle. Header over. It didn't go as sharply as I think we wanted. It's going to be another turnover. Riders get it centered, but there's nobody there. Oh, and it almost goes in. It does go in. Oh, my goodness. Riders get a cheap one here, folks. My goodness gracious. But it counts just like any of the rest of them. We'll take a quick break as we get ready to set up the kickoff as the Riders are up 1-0.
What's that old State Farm slogan, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there? Well, that could not be a better description than Chris Mayfield of Mayfield State Farm. Since he came to town close to 20 years ago now, he has been the quintessential good neighbor. It's the same thing true of his insurance agency, Chris Mayfield State Farm.
Here we go with the second kickoff. Again, Riders up 1-0 after just nobody there. We got some offense going. We got it out to the into the corner and centered it up. And New Diana just kind of knocked it in. So here come the Riders in quick. See if we can get it out. And they do. So it's going to be a fast break here with a chance. And he's going to take a shot. It's good. Now that one looked good. That was no accident. Riders up 2-0 with a fast break goal right here. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back as the Riders are starting to dominate.
Gaddy's Medical Supply. It's your one-stop shop for the supplies and the equipment that you need as you go along your recovery. Their compassionate and knowledgeable staff is there to help you as you get better. Gaddy's Medical Supply.
All right, here we go. It's 2-0. Center with the lead. First goal just kind of dribbled in. The second one was the result of a great fast break. Riders going to reset. I can't quite save it. New Diana with a chance. With the ball, they'll be able to throw it in here at the 30. And they do. Riders able to control it, and they're going to kick it deep. Nobody back there, just Eagles. Riders going to take over. They're going to throw it in. Have our second Dr. Randy Collard corner kick coming here. First one was unsuccessful. We'll see what happens here. Looks like Riders running their play. They're going to have a shot. Riders are going to take over here at midfield with a chance to set up their offense. Gonna throw it in and reset. See if they can run it down. And we do get it run down. And this, man, the gully comes way out. It's dangerous because if he doesn't grab that ball, then the rider's going to have an empty goal to take a shot at. Oh, here goes the rider's going to have a shot. Eagles close down and do a good job of defending, but the rider's going to take another shot and it's going to go wide. Another promising offensive set for the riders there. Just putting a tremendous amount of pressure on the Eagles. Just past the 14-minute mark in the game. Riders up 2-0. Kind of an accidental goal first from just kind of dribbled in off an Eagle. Second goal was beautiful on a fast break. Riders with an attack. Kind of had a halfway shot, but not an effective shot. Uh-oh. Number 8, which I don't have a name for. When the Eagles had a little offensive flurry there. Now here come the Riders again with another chance. They're going to center it, and we have a man open. Oh, but he cannot control the ball. We're going to take another shot. Good defense there by the Eagles. Oh, that was so close. Thought maybe the Riders might go up 3-0 here. Beautiful pass into the middle of the field. We just couldn't handle the pass to get the shot off. Otherwise, I think that it would have been 3-0. We're going to have our third Dr. Collard corner kick coming. No, we're going to throw in. I'm sorry. We got a man. He's going to take a shot. Oh, and it's just wide right. Riders dominating shot on goal here. We're approaching the midway mark here in the first half. The goalie doesn't kick it deep, and the Riders pounce. Almost like a full court press in basketball. Riders going to reset. Good interception there by number 10 for the Eagles. Oh, we're going to have a foul. Should result in a free kick here from the 35-yard line. Got to track down the soccer ball as it rolled a long way. Here's a chance for the Eagles to mount some sort of offense here, which has been hard for them to do here early on. Let's see what kind of play they get set up. We'll ease out a little bit, and there it goes. And oh, gonna be a turnover. Galvan kicks it out. Takes a little bit getting used to. The sidelines for soccer are not the same sidelines for our fall American football. Looks like it's going to be a free kick for the Riders. No, it's going to be. They're going to go out of bounds here. Oops. So we get a lot. We got a nice crowd in here for senior night. New Diana is going to get a steal, but it goes right back to the Riders, and now the Riders have a chance. Under 20 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll have our Aurora Concepts halftime show in 20 minutes. So the Riders can track this thing down, but they just about to, and the Eagle goalie goes out and gets it again. We get a little bit of sound of the crowd out there. We're going to go back and start over. New Diana mounting some offense here with a kind of a shot. But Rider defense is too good. and they repel the attack. We'll try it again. Nice passing for the Riders. That's just impressive. Oh, nice. We'll see. Oh, but we're gonna. Is there a foul, or is there not? No foul called. Fans not terribly upset, so. Riders again with an opportunity here to see if we can control it. And we do. Nice move. And it's in. What a goal that was. Now that, folks, was impressive. 1-on-3. Made a couple of moves. Riders now up 3-0. I was trying to capture our individual to talk to coach because it's hard to get the numbers up here unless they turn toward us like they did just then. So Riders up 3-0. Just a beautiful move there. Riders reset, and now they're going to attack again. Same kind of play. Approaching 13 minutes to go here in the first half. Riders up 3-0. See if the Eagles can mount some offense here. Been few and far between that they've had any real kind of effective offense. They've had a couple shots on goal. Oh, try to get a tackle there, and it was successful. Free kick brought to you by Chris Mayfield State Farm from the 40. Riders again have it on the move. Nice interception by number 12 for the Eagles. Riders try to track it down and can't quite do it. Yep, I was looking for the call. I think Center was hoping we'd get the ball, but it's going to end up being an Eagle ball. All right, here come the rider. Nope, the goalie's out there. I thought maybe we might have another shot. But Riders are able to finagle it back. Oop. Now here we go. Here's a shot, see if we can get this one brought in. I'm going to kick it in the middle, and it's going to be behind the goal. Approaching the 10-minute mark here in the first half. Riders with a dominant 3-0 lead. Going to have some substitutions in for the Eagles. Riders with another chance. So we can get the shut off. Nope. The Eagles swallow up the ball, but the Riders going to reset here at the 25. Uh-oh. Nice defensive play by the defenseman for the Eagles. Riders, a real chance. Almost get a steal. Almost, and they get it. Well, no, they're going to be a foul. Deep kick. Galvan trying to figure out what he's going to do with it. He's going to throw it. Oh, we have one. We have a break here. Let's see, can the Riders do it? And it's going to go back, and it's going to go in for another goal. What a play. We'll take a quick break. We come back. Riders now up 4-0.
For Matthews Realty, going above and beyond is what's expected. This is agency owner Colin Matthews. Our team of seasoned real estate professionals believe in giving their clients an advantage in any real estate transaction. Matthews Realty has a reputation of highly personalized service. Matter of fact, it's our #1 priority. From commercial and residential properties, poultry farms to beach rentals, our team works hard so you don't have to.
Call Matthews Realty 598-7800 or see their complete listings at matthewsrealty.com.
And we're back at it, folks. Riders in command of this match. Kind of see what the Riders are doing. They attack with the long pass and use their skill. Oh, nice. Oh, my goodness gracious. What a nice move by number 18. I believe that's 18. Oh, 19. Riders have it again. Now, here come the Eagles, but they get about to midfield, and the Riders, they're just too good. Well, folks, a minute and a half till the Aurora Concepts halftime show. Riders have played an impressive first half here. Kind of doing what I was hoping the key to the game, which brought you by Ray Jones Chevrolet, was that they would utilize their skill set and jump out to a big lead, and that's what they've done here. Riders kick it out, and it's going to need to throw in here. I don't think it's quite a corner kick. Be a throw in here right about the 5 or 6 yard line. Nice looking play, but not really a big threat. And here come the Riders again. It's just artistry on the field, man. That just looked really pretty as the Riders finish strong, up 4-0 as we get ready to go to the Aurora Concepts halftime show, which will begin shortly.
It's time for the Aurora Concepts halftime report. Let's begin with the JBA Financial halftime investment.
Right, taxes. We all got to take care of them. We all got to pay them. But do you really understand the rules? Or are you like me, you just know they're out to get your money? Well, You need Fast Tags, and you need it fast because you put it off the very end, so now you have to get really, really quickly, and your money and your return is waiting for you. At Fast Tags, Center, Texas.
Everybody, welcome to the Aurora Concepts halftime show. Riders up 4-0, 4-0, if you will. First goal from the Riders was, actually, all the goals have kind of resulted in from deep passes where we got one down into the right corner, and then our striker was able to try to center the soccer ball. There was nobody there for the Riders, but the New Diana Eagles in the back, accidentally trying to kick it, actually knocked it into the goal for the first goal of the game. Second goal of the game, and it came about midway through the first half, or probably about third way through the first half. Then the second goal came on a nice fast break. Again, they kick it deep up to a streaking rider running toward on the left side of the field, and is able to get by and put the ball in the goal. The third goal, kind of the same thing, so a couple of nifty moves. It was a 1-on-3 with two defenders and the goalie, and the Riders were able to make a couple of nice moves and get a good-looking shot and put it in. Third goal is the same way, as a fast break with a couple of moves, get it in. And the fourth goal we see there at the end, very, very similar to a 4-0 lead. And then the Riders there almost had something going. If they had another 10 seconds, it might have been another goal for the Riders. Meanwhile, Riders defensively have been very solid. New Diana's had only a couple of real shots, none that were any real danger to get past Galvan. And it's just been an overall solid performance by the Rough Riders here on senior night, here in a game that, again, they were supposed to win, and they are taking care of business as we get ready for the second half. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We got, again, there's only a 10-minute intermission between the two, and we're about halfway through that. So we're going to take a quick break, hear from a couple other folks, and we'll be back. Again, this is the Aurora Concepts halftime show live here on NetSN.
Excuse me, sir. Could you help me with something? Sure. What can I help you with? No, my wife, she wants my bathroom to change. She says it's a little too plain. Unfortunately, if it can't be done with a hammer, I don't know what to do. Well, could I ask, where do you live? Usually in a house, but sometimes in the truck from time to time. No, what city? Center, Texas. It's not in the center, though. No problem. In Center, Texas, people call Ricky Andrews Construction for all their construction needs.
Covington Lumber and Building Supplies is in the capable hand of a third generation of Covingtons. For shingles for your roof, to carpet for your floors, to Farrell Calhoun paint for the walls, bathroom fixtures, and everything in between, Covington's has it, as well as all the lumber you can shake a stick at. Lumber for your home or for other fun projects. You find it all at Covington's. Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
All right, everybody, welcome back. About 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the intermission. Rough Riders up 4-0. Of course, this is the Aurora Concepts halftime show. And then the conclusion of this match, we'll have the Wiggins Family Farms postgame show, which, if we can, we'll get Coach G up here. We'll ask him to bring a couple of the guys it's with just me up here. It's difficult to get down and you know and select our Center Motor Company player of the game. I texted Coach G earlier today, asked him just to bring up who he thought player was. We have a couple of different choices because the Riders have, as I was saying earlier, is not only have they had an offensive barrage, but I mean defensively they have just clamped down. Once the Eagles get the ball around midfield, they just swarm and take over. And then a couple times, I mean, really Galvan has not had to make a really serious save yet this evening. So hopefully that will continue here in the second half. So we are a minute and a half to go before we kick this thing off for the second half. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Of course, we're going to hear from our group of sponsors. Again, I'd like to remind folks that, you know, these folks, they do football, basketball, baseball, soccer. Most of our sponsors sponsor all of our games. They enable us to bring these to you, and you know, and oftentimes they'll bring these to you free of charge. Porticool has done that, as has Jeff Adams. I'd like to thank both of those, especially Jeff, who brought us the first round of the boys and the girls, and then into the second round of the boys. Again, that would have been on NFHS and were required you to actually pay money for a subscription. But thanks to the generosity of those sponsors, we were able to keep those games on the NetSN channel where you could watch them for free. And of course, we like to bring all the sports. We like to bring, you know, obviously it's softball and baseball season cranking up. We also will bring some tennis, because we love covering all the sports, and we love covering the Riders and everything that they do. And we'll even likely cover the spring band concert, something that we enjoy doing. And again, all of these things are brought to you by we have to have equipment, and oftentimes we have to pay the UIL in the playoffs to bring these games. And again, that is accomplished because we have these sponsors who have a number of goods and services that on their own are quality, and you should do it. But if there's any question about it, just remember these folks are supporting our local athletes and supporting our high school. So really like you to go in, like go to the Dairy Queen and ask for a counselor combo. Go to East Texas Automotor, and here we go. We're going to kick off the second half as I'm sitting here blabbing away. Go to East Texas Automotor, the official auto repair shop of the Center Rough Riders, or Center Rough Rider radio team, that is. Riders kick it deep. Again, we switch sides. Looks like a different, I'm trying to figure out if that's a different goalie in for the Eagles here in the second half. And the Eagles will kick it off from just inside the goal line. Riders with an attack, and here's a shot. Oh, nice. Oh, there we go. Nice save by the Eagle goaltender. I thought he might lose the handle on the ball there for a second, but man, that was a hard shot. Riders mercilessly attacking again. You know, center it. Shot is going to go to the right of the goal. Riders with a Dr. Randy Collard corner kick coming here. Riders will try 2 or 3. This is a different approach. Another shot. Oh, blocked. Riders attacking. Going to be turnover. Oh my gosh, the Riders going to have a shot. They center it and are going to put a shot up. Oh, it just goes too high over the crossbar. Almost think that the first rider should have taken the shot, but he centers it up to give his teammate a shot, and the ball sails too high. Almost a huge mistake by the Eagles as they lose control of the ball right in front of the goal. Oh, nice passing from the Riders. Can't wait to talk to Coach G about that in the post-game show. Here come the Riders. They get it centered again. It's just the crisp passing. Riders going to reset. Again, Riders up 4-0. We're at 10 minutes gone here in the second half. The ball's going to go out of bounds. It should be off Eagle, I think, so it should be a Dr. Carter corner kick coming for the Rough Riders. I'd like to see the Riders execute a corner kick score here. It's kind of the one thing that they haven't done tonight. They get it in, they go for the header, and just miss. Let's take a quick break as they run down the ball. It'll take a couple minutes for them to get it. We'll be right back. All right, here we are. They're back. The Riders take a shot from way out. It goes harmlessly way to the left. And we see the Eagle goalkeeper, when he kicks the ball, from really about the goal line, he's able to get it to about the 35, 40-yard line. Just shows you we've had goalkeepers here that go on to play college ball, but I've seen some of our goalkeepers in the past kick it all the way from there all the way to the other 40 or 30-yard line. It's an amazing thing. Riders demonstrating some good dribbling here, kind of keeping the ball out. And they're going to center it, and they get it in. Oh, we lose it, control there, and here we go. Ryder's going to have a shot. See if we can take it. Number 20. He's going to put a shot up. Oh, nice defense by the Eagles. Oh, nice defense by the Eagles, but then we almost steal it away from the goalkeeper, and that would have been a point-blank easy shot had we been successful. There's going to be an offsides call. Looks like the Eagles are going to have a free kick brought to you by Chris Mayfield State Farm. They're going to do that from the 25-yard line. Once again, we'll see if they can mount some kind of offense here, try to get a goal. Riders take up a defensive formation. Oh, nice hustle by the Riders. Nice tackle. Going to lead to an offensive opportunity. Riders can't capitalize, though. Riders going to throw it in. Riders are going to maintain control with a throw in, probably about around the 10-yard line. Approaching the halfway point here in the half. Look forward on Monday to the Coach Rick Meeks show. Lots to talk about here. Here's a shot. Eagles with a chance there as catch Galvin coming way out to try to get the collect the ball. It'll lead to a throw in here by, it's going to be Rider ball. You know, Rick Meek Show Monday at 7:30. Lots to talk about. We've had our softball coach in. We still haven't had baseball coach in. We've had bad weather, or he had a game scheduled, or some issue come up, or we've done a couple from the basketball venues. Oh, look at that. Unbelievable. The Eagles goalie has just had a hard time maintaining control of the ball once he's gathered it up, and it's led to this, which would be another goal for the Riders. They're up 5-0. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
We take our cars for granted, but what happens when they won't start, or they won't run, or they won't turn off, or you get the lights on the dash that say something's wrong and you don't know what to do with it? East Texas Auto Care. It's on Tenaha Highway as you leave town on the left, and they can take care of everything. The trained technicians understand the complicated electronics as well as the engine itself. The Mendoza family would love to take care of you and your vehicle at East Texas Auto.
All right, welcome back, folks. Riders on the attack again, up 5-0. Oh, there's going to be a shot to see if this time the goalie's able to control the ball. It's right back to center, right back on the attack. Here come the Riders again. This is kind of how they've scored a couple of their goals. But again, nobody can track it down. The Eagles with a kind of an offensive effort there, but the Rider defense is just too good. Under 20 minutes to play here. Riders in firm control, up 5-0. Deep shot, got a Rider there. We're going to have a foul. Be a turnover, Eagle ball. Free kick here from the 42-yard line. Now, free kicks brought to you by Chris Mayfield State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, Chris Mayfield is there. Going to be another free kick, another opportunity for the Eagles to mount some sort of offense to try to get on the board here. Uh-oh. Now this is interesting. So this is a free kick from right now. This is when you don't want to be a defenseman. It's where you hold on tight and clench your teeth, baby. Oh, and they're able to put it in. And the Eagles get on the scoreboard. So it's 5-1 Riders. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
What's that old State Farm slogan? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Well, that could not be a better description than Chris Mayfield of Mayfield State Farm. Since he came to town close to 20 years ago now, he has been the quintessential good neighbor. It's the same thing true of his insurance agency, Chris Mayfield State Farm.
For over a generation, Tomlin Insurance Store has provided life, home, ranch, and farm insurance for the people of Shelby County. What began with John Tomlin over 40 years ago is now in the hands of Matt and Mallory Snyder. People and a tradition you can trust. Tomlin Insurance Store.
All right, so Coach G's probably not going to be happy about that. I think he's probably wanting to get the shutout. A good heads-up play, hustle play by the Eagles that led to a free kick from essentially point-blank range, and they were able to capitalize and get on the board. It's good for them. Just a heads-up play by their forward down there. Nice ball movement, nice dribbling, and the shot's going to go. Oh, no, it's a pass to the corner, and the shot is going to go wide left. I'm afraid I missed it there, folks. Sorry about that. I tried to get the camera over. Under 15, or under 16 minutes to go here. Another corner kick for the Riders. They have a shot, and it's in. They finally are able to capitalize on a Dr. Collard corner kick. And it makes the score 6-1. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Shelby Savings Bank has a bold new look, but they're still the same local bank they always were. Same people, same friendly service, but with a bold new look and new services including mobile deposits from your ATM, your computer, or your cell phone. Shelby Savings Bank, same bank, new look.
All right, folks, welcome back. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be New Diana ball. Under 15 minutes to play here. Riders up 6-1. Again, excellent dribbling by the Riders. Get it in the middle. And they track it down. Shot go, and it's just to the right. Nice passing with the Riders. They're going to get it down the left-hand side, looking to go in the middle, and they're going to pass it in. Oh, and the ball floats around Riders, but Riders don't have a man to be able to take advantage of it. But, man, that's very dangerous for the Eagles. Riders going to reset. Go out of bounds. Under 13 minutes to go now. We're going to throw it in. Can't wait to talk to Coach G about it. Just seems like every year our dribbling and our passing just gets better and better. And there's going to be a shot on the goal. It's going to be blocked by number 19 or number 15 for the Eagles. Another corner kick, and it's defended. Riders going to get another shot at it. It's up. It's going to be a different side. It's going to be a header into the middle, and there's going to be a foul called on the Riders, so it's going to be turnover. The Eagles will free kick from just inside the goal line. Riders control the ball again. Under 10 minutes to go now. Riders again up 6-1. But going to be a foul there on the Riders, it looks like. So we should have a free kick from the 50. Riders have dominated this match. Going to be the Eagles' ball. Going to throw in from about the 30. Here come the Riders down. So 2-on-1. The Eagles successfully kicked the ball back out. Nice tackle by an Eagle midfielder. See if the Riders can track that down. We have an Eagle player, hustling down, trying to make something happen. The Riders control it, and they're going to go. They're going to go on the attack, and they're going to call it offsides. There's a free kick. Shot that's no good. 6.5 minutes to go here in the game. Riders up. Still 6-1. Riders taking your time. There have a couple of substitutions in for the Eagles. Approaching the 5-minute mark here, folks. Got substitutions in for both teams, it looks like. Brief timeout on the field as everybody kind of gets everything sorted. Take a quick break while we do that. I think, let's see, I know, it looks like we're, all right, here we go. See if the Riders can finish strong here. Again, Monday night, we have our coaches show, the Rick Meek Show. It's been with Hiram Harrison. We'll have one more with Coach Harrison as we talk about the Rough Riders basketball season. Again, another successful season in the books. Fall to the Hampshire Finette Longhorns. They get their revenge against us as we beat them in the area championship game last year. They take that, and then Hampshire Finette falls to Silsbee in the regional quarters. Just got word from our broadcast partner, Larry Pierce, who's at the Athens Regional Tournament. Beckville has advanced to the regional to the regional finals with an overtime win over Martins Mill, and Shelbyville is playing as we speak. They're playing LaPorter for the right to play Beckville to go to San Antonio. Come the Eagles. Going to put on a little offense. Nice pass. Riders steal it, though. Go under 2 minutes here to go in the match. Once again, a match that has been thoroughly dominated by the Rough Riders. So the Riders can make a tackle and steal the ball away. They do get the ball away. Oh, try to between the legs pass or between the legs move. The crowd kind of goes, ooh. But the Eagles end up coming out with the ball. Under a minute to go here. We get ready for our Wiggins Family Farm post-game show. Should be coming up. Let's see if we can't get Coach up here. Sometimes it's difficult, especially on a night like tonight where he's got his seniors. We may try to get him at the coach's show. Riders almost get another goal. And that's going to do it, folks. But Riders almost get that seventh goal. The way they got a couple of these other goals by getting the ball past the goalie as he went out to try to capture the ball. But that's it, folks. The Rough Riders are going to come away with a 6-1 victory here over the New Diana Eagles in district play. It's going to move them to 7-3 on the district season. It puts them in a tie with Sabine, unless Sabine played again tonight. So, folks, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, it's going to be that Wiggins Family Farms postgame show live here on NetSN.
What is the best way to communicate to the people that you want to communicate to? You put a sign in your yard. It says, vote for me, or vote for my friend. It says, congratulations. It says, happy birthday. It can even say, I love you. For the most important messages, it's the Sign Shop. Find them on Cascade Drive, the Sign Shop, Center, Texas. Wiggins Farms. You know, they call them the watermelon family, but the product from their farm, when the melon's just a baby, all the way through to the harvest, to your table. It's the juiciest, best melons available. Wiggins Farms, hat not included.
Portacool, with over 30 years of expertise, has made significant strides. In October, they introduced the Apex series, which is a breakthrough in the field of evaporative coolers. The Apex series is not only the coolest, both in terms of temperature and design, but you can also control it with your phone. Portacool, peak cooling, intelligent control.
Your Center Rough Rider winter sports schedule brought to you in part by Ace Hardware. Ace is the place in Shelby County for the helpful hardware folks. Brookshire Brothers, beginning its 103rd year as your neighborhood market. And Covington Lumber Supply. If you need it to build or repair, you find it at Covington's.
Everybody, welcome back to the Wiggins Family Farms postgame show. See Coach addressing the team after an impressive 6-1 victory here this evening over the New Diana Eagles. Again, a game that the Riders were expected to win and they have to win to keep pace with the other teams in the district. You see they've broken up. And just a quick recap, it was 4-0 at halftime with the Riders getting on the board in a variety of ways. Just awesome plays, getting down the field. A couple of fast breaks, and then a couple of fortuitous plays on the with the ball just bouncing our way. Riders going to score 2 goals in the second half to 1 by the New Diana Eagles. And it's just been a great game. We see Coach up there with everybody waving to the fans. Again, a nice crowd here for senior night. It was just an all-around great game. We'll take a quick break. We're going to see if we can't get Coach up here or if he's got too many other things going on. We'll find out here shortly. Again, this is the Wiggins Family Farms postgame show here live on NetSN.
This Wallington Shires and Pierce production on the YouTube channel of the Northeast Texas Sports Network, brought to you in part by Batters Law Firm. When your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Mathis Realty, proud of East Texas, one home at a time. And Shelby Savings Bank, your local bank. Your Rough Rider Winter Sports schedule brought to you in part by Fast Tax. Get it right. Get it quick. Abundant Love Ministry, a place for everyone to worship. Tomlin Insurance Store, Texans serving Texans. Rough Rider Quick Lube, they back the riders all the way. And Andrews Construction, the original sponsor of Lady Rider basketball. And Shelby Savings Bank, your local bank since 1981.
All right, folks, welcome back. It's something to smile about, and something to smile about. We've got guys coming in. We got Coach. Get you mic'd up here, and we should have another one sitting right over there, fellas. There we go. So we'll start with Coach. Again, this is the Wiggins Family Farm postgame show and our JBA Financial Coach Talk. Bobby Hill, can you turn the light on for me right there? Let's get this there. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, Coach. A pretty impressive victory here this evening, I think. It was a great one for us to start with. I think we pretty much dominated this one.
Yeah, it was. It was a team effort of us understanding what we wanted to do today. Move the ball around, attack as often as we could, give us through balls, and I think we did a really good job. We kind of lacked a little bit on finishing.
Yes.
Because we created quite a bit of opportunities, but at the end of the day, I'm content with what the kids left out there, which was they put a lot of effort into today's game, especially my seniors, since it was senior night. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate that from them to give us the effort that they did.
Well, we'll get to that. I want to talk about the game first, then we'll talk about the senior night, and then we'll talk about the players you brought up. Yeah, especially number 19 there. He was awesome tonight.
Oh, yes, he was. Definitely.
But anyway, it seems like that we were able to execute the game plan. I was able to see what you were thinking, and it looked like we were doing it. We were getting those through balls and getting down the really kind of beating them back. It seems like.
Yeah, New Diana plays a high line in the back, so they try to draw the offsides, but that's something that we worked on throughout the week to get our through balls in. We do a few combinations, a few drills in practice that it's our infamous diamond drills, and it's something that everybody does. I have my own twist to it and tweak based on the kids that I have, and that's something that we try to work on today to get that man and run in from the back, which if you get that guy running in from the back, 9 times out of 10 he won't be offsides.
Right.
And that helps out with our back line playing up and us getting those through balls. It's just, at the end of the day, they're defending as well, and they made it a little tough on us to finish.
Right. But we're still able to do that. And the other thing, it just seems like this every year as a program, we seem to get better at the dribbling and the passing. I just because we've been doing this for a number of years now.
Yes, sir.
And it's just some of the things. It's almost artistry on the field. It's to me.
Yeah, that it goes with the concept that we use around the world that it's the beautiful game.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful because of stuff like that looks so immaculate in the way the kids move the ball, touch the ball, and it just looks like they're a machine and they're working together. And it's like everybody can read what they're doing without even talking.
Right.
And that's just a testament to these guys' hard work during practice and their consistency with always being here and always getting their touches in and understanding the drills, because at the end of the day, that's your foundation.
Right.
And that's what we get to appreciate during the game is the evolution of our playing style from practice to the game. And the beautiful thing is that these kids come with a good foundation skill wise, and all I'm doing is just trying to put it all together.
Very good. So who'd you bring up here? Because I asked you to, since I was a one-man gang tonight, asked you to pick our players of the game and bring them up. And who did you choose here?
I decided to bring in Chris Benton. He is a senior this year, and I made my decision with him because of his effort, the hard runs that he made, the long runs that he made, and his it was all hard out. And the one goal that he made was because of that, because of the effort that he put to get to that ball. Because, like I tell him all the time, you got to run through it because you never know. And that's what happened. And then throughout the rest of the game, I mean, he was there a couple more times and even gave a couple of good crosses, and he just left it out there on the field. And I hope that he's content with the body of work that he had today.
Oh, very good. Well, are you content with the body of work you had today, Chris? Here, move it up a little bit. Move your mic closer to your mouth there. There we go. So tell us about it.
I think I could do a little better, but overall I gave up my effort and everything.
Well, talk us through your goal that you scored.
Oh, my goal?
Yes.
It was luck, I feel like, but then effort at the same time.
You know what they say about luck, right? Luck is when preparation meets opportunity.
Exactly.
So tell us about it. What happened?
Through the ball?
The through ball, and then I didn't get to it, but then the goalie missed. And so I kicked it over him and over the two people, and it went in.
That's right. That's what you call hustle, right? I mean,
you
get in there and get that.
All effort.
All right, so who else we got back here?
Well, I have Adrian Gonzalez. Yes. He is another of my seniors, and he actually played almost the whole game. I want to say 95% of the game, but he was all over the place, playing hard, great effort. But not just the effort, it was also he stuck to the strategy and the tactics, and that's very important whenever you play a fullback. Yeah. Fullback is your back line on the right or the left, and he plays both sides because he does a great job of it. And, throughout the season, he's one that I count on whenever I see something that's not working. I'm like, Adrian, I need you to do this, this, and this. And Adrian goes out there and he gives his all. He gives his effort. Mind you, he'll make a mistake like anybody else would, but he doesn't look to the grass. He picks his head up and he keeps going. And that's something that I appreciate, and I know a lot of these fans appreciate as well because he plays hard.
Yes.
And that's the reason why, I decided to choose him to be our player of the game as well.
So tell us about it. How was it out there tonight?
I mean, I just try to have fun. To be honest, it was senior night.
Yes. Well, didn't you? Wasn't it you? Sometimes it's hard to see the numbers for sure. But didn't you make a fancy move over it? Was that you, Adrian, that did that?
Yeah, I just cut back and just tried to cross it, but I just shot it to the goal.
It got my attention. I mean, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That was a cool shot.
Yeah. No, it's like I tell them sometimes, I'm like, man, just go with it because nobody knows if you messed up. As long as you own it and you make it look purposeful, it'll look like you've been training it all your life, and it comes out, it comes out.
Right. And it makes it look like that's what you were meant to do all along.
Oh, he did a great job of actually with the cutback and then the roll through and then, his shot on goal.
Yeah.
But, he just missed a little to the right. It's fine.
Well, I didn't even know that. I thought it was awesome.
Exactly. No, it was great. And, I applaud him for it. But for him to get to that space and to make that play, he plays fullback. So it requires a lot of stamina, a lot of endurance for him to make those long runs. But like I tell him, I was like, we got your back. You're part of the strategy, part of the tactic. Just go and just make the most of it. And he did.
Well, very good. All right, so, Coach, let's just take a minute. This was senior night.
Yes, sir.
And, you always have a message for each of the senior classes. And we were able to capture that live when it happened. So just tell us a minute about this. How's this class, how is it different from some of the other ones?
Well, I mean, as the years go through, I mean, you pick up certain things on different graduating classes. Some of them are affected from the previous class. This class has a certain way of its own. Like, and yes, we like to say that all the classes are different, which of course they are. But at the same time, this class shows lots of commitment that I appreciate, and every coach out there appreciates. Their togetherness, their willingness to stand up for each other, and the most beautiful thing that I appreciate, it's that sense of family, of togetherness. And We always like to say that, that's our team, but in a true reality, that's what this team is about, is their togetherness and their willingness to see each other through those tough moments. Like I say, I'm like, don't look to the grass. There's no answers in the grass. Pick your head up and keep going. And that's how everybody is. That's our philosophy, and it's helped us to become a team and to become together. So with this class, I want to say commitment to family, commitment to each other.
Very good.
And I think that that's going to help us, once we make it to the playoffs and just keep going, because you need it. You definitely need that connection.
Well, you definitely see that. You can definitely see that. So it's interesting. I was saying earlier, so we go to Tenaha on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Which is going to be kind of funny because we're going to go to the pit.
The pit, yeah.
Which is and we're going and it's going to be mine and Wallington's first time to go there to cover any sort of event. And it's going to be for a football, not American football. Which is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think that's going to be it's going to be something memorable, to be honest, because I was very proud of the fact that the Tenaha community was able to come together and pursue UIL admission. And in doing so, it can give those kids a spotlight. And I'm really proud of them for doing so. And this has been a historical year for them because we are playing at the pit, and forever and ever, it's always been football. So I'm really excited for my guys to go there and try to get that win.
Right, and it's important, right? Because we're all kind of second, third, and fourth are all kind of bunched right there together.
It's that first round for us we had a couple of hiccups, and it took a while for us to get things rolling the way that I wanted it to get rolling. And so now it's like all bunched up together. It might go down to goal differential. It might go down to goals against. So,
but right now, so we still have to play Henderson, and Henderson and Sabine still have to play.
Correct.
So it seems like if we take care of business in these other games, and then the Henderson game becomes the big one.
Yeah, that's like I told my guys, once we started the second round, it's like we can only take care of our boxes. We can only check those. We cannot worry about anybody else, because in doing so, you're wasting valuable time and energy that you can be using towards focusing on yourself. And all we need to do, priority number one, is just go game per game and just run the table. And if we win district, we win district. If we get second, we get second. But it's all in our hands, and I think that that's the way it should be, because if we sit there and just hope that Sabine loses or Henderson this and that, we might slide all the way down to four.
Right. Well, very good, Coach. Again, thank you for taking time to come up.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you.
Just kind of a warm-up for us. We'll have Chris Wallington and me both, and hopefully a full complement of folks.
Awesome.
For the historic game at the pit.
Yes.
And then Henderson and Carthage,
Correct.
and then on into the playoffs. We've been looking forward to this, like I told you, and so it's a good one to get started on. And
yes, sir.
We'll see y'all Tuesday, Coach.
Yes, sir. Definitely, and hopefully that we can get into the playoffs and have our home game again.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, folks, that's our JBA Financial Coach Talk and our Center Motor Company players of the game this evening. Again, brought to you by the aforementioned JBA Financial and Center Motor Company. We'll hear from them, and we'll close out the show as the Rough Riders had a successful senior night here.
Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center.
Life is all about planning, and JBA Financial Services is here to help you with your financial future. Call or come by today to set up a consultation and discover what it's like to deal with the experts when it comes to investing for retirement or quality life and health insurance products. John Black, Jason Locke, and Michael Black are your experienced JBA Financial Services representatives, helping you to make the right choice for over 30 years, right here at home. JBA Financial Services, working to secure your family's future.
All right, welcome back. Again, this has been the Wiggins Family Farms post-game show. And this is the counselor, Stephen Shires. We had a great post-game show here. We heard from two of our seniors with our Marconi players of the game. We heard a nice visit with Coach G as he talked about, not only tonight, but talked about this senior class and talked about the district race and everything that we have to look forward to. And that's something to smile about, brought to you by Wyndham Family Dental. So with that, folks, we are done for the evening. We'll hear from Wiggins Family Farms, and we'll close out the show. And then we'll see y'all Monday night at 7:30 as we have the Rick Meeks Coaches Show, where hopefully we'll talk to Coach Hiram Harrison. We'll learn about how we're doing in baseball and softball. We'll certainly talk about the soccer season and whatever else you never know. Larry Pierce is going to show up and tell them what he's going to have to say. So a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things going on here in Center in the spring as the spring sports are starting to roll into gear. And then, as we said, Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, we will be in Tenaha as the Center Rough Riders take on the Tenaha Tigers in a district soccer match. Again, important for a number of reasons. But with all that, we thank all the sponsors tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks to Coach G for coming up and visit. And thanks to everybody, again, that tuned in and all of our sponsors. And we will see you on Monday night. And just remember, whatever you do this weekend, make it nothing but net.
Three-point shot.
It's a powering shot, baby.
Red Horse takes it to the house. This has been a presentation of the Rough Rider broadcast team, brought to you by Watlington and Shires Productions.